$118 billion. This is how much World Bank spent in the last 3 decades digitizing governments. Why? The expectation is democratization, more transparency, more accountability, more participation. But look at who receives the larger share of that aid. Electoral autocracies. Nearly half of every dollar committed goes to electoral autocracies. Autocrats, they are not waiting for donor money. They are already invested in these projects. Currently, 88 autocracies are running different types of GovTech initiatives, and 34 of them are closed autocracies. So, someone has to be wrong. Donors expect democratization, autocrats expect political control. This is not just about surveillance. Autocrats use these technologies to look responsive. Tens of autocratic regimes deploy propaganda around these GovTech initiatives so that they can redress grievances and they can increase citizen participation to be able to look like democracies, even though in reality they are not.
To gain empirical evidence for this debate, we ran an experiment in Turkey. In particular, we wanted to test how propaganda around a widely used platform in Turkey affects and shapes public opinion. The results were striking. Messages portraying the government as being effective increased trust in public institutions, even among opposition. Participants were also more likely to allocate fictitious money to state institutions instead of NGOs. So, what did we learn? Digitalizing the state is not democratizing the state. However, this work should not be interpreted as a call to stop supporting digitalization. Rather, it's a call for a more careful approach to it that takes into consideration risks and second-order effects. Concretely, we recommend 3 actions for donors. First, check the politics before you fund the platform. Measure the legitimacy, not the efficiency gains. Second, build guardrails, independent audits, open data standards, civil society involvement. These are not suggestions. These have to be conditions. Third, show up in the platforms. If donors fund the service, autocrats should not get the credit for them.
Read our policy brief before the next project gets funded.